English, eh? What you go for? Come on! Speak English!
This is the Aerie, a tier 1 American boat, with guns, gunboat, and it's basically a welcome mat, a random shit in your way to the real game, conditioned to fit in the tier 1 environment, where everything are equal, well, mostly. Being an American ship, the Aerie enjoys some of the best ship statistics for a tier 1, sporting 4 6-inch cannons, the same gun found on the Cleveland, the biggest caliber in this tier, 12% base fire chance, 6 seconds reload, and the highest penetration. In addition, unlike most other tier 1, the Aerie has a fully armored citadel plating, all 88mm of it. Bet none of you even know about this, allowing it to shrug off shells that could otherwise break the engine. No other tier 1 ship enjoys this feature, which is so unfair it makes Washington Naval Treaty look like it was specifically made to start World War II. So what does it lose in return? Hit points, which is on the low side, making it easy to kill. But when every other tier 1 ship have terrible alpha that still shatter on its armored hull, it becomes a non-issue, especially in tier 1, where everything is stripped down to make it the most balanced tier in the game, with no class, no tier difference, no premium shell, no planes. Even the concept of citadel is dropped for the sake of simplicity. So how do you play a ship you probably don't care about in a battle tier equivalent of cockfighting? You press forward, you go broadside, you hold left mouse button, and shoot anything in range, while earning some legendary achievements you couldn't possibly get regularly. This is what people want, am I correct? Your aiming skill is what mattered in this tier. The one who wins is the one who does not stop shooting, and does not get shot in return. You make sure to engage one ship at a time, until it's dead. It is better than switching targets or helping your teammates. Simply focus on your own game. Just like America. As long as you keep all 4 guns shooting, you will win every time. And since you will engage within trash talking distance, aim different part of the enemy ship to kill it faster.
Welcome to the come zone.
You then repeat this on every game. As you can see, I am very proficient in this ship, so you can mark my words.
Objection! But you were playing with bots.
Correct. So fucking what? It's my game for getting these results and achievements. It is still random battle after all, since there are always human player on the other team. The real battle is when there is only 2 of you left, which are highly likely, since tier 1 players are intellectuals. Who knows, torpedoes have been ruining World of Warships before carriers and submarines. You will dunk each other with impunity until one reaches 0 HP. A victory can never be more binary than this, as nothing gets in the way of pure skill.
The ship is on fire.
We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job.
So, if tier 1 is so well thought out, and so perfectly balanced, where the fuck is everybody? Ah yes, progression, more awards, and ships of your dream. Can't have those in tier 1. You grind and grind, then you see how higher tier operates. Fuck ton of gimmicks and everything counters everything. You then complain in the forums how unfun it is, and shove a dung pile of reasons why your feedback matters, but this horse had been beaten so much it starts to beat you back. As despite all your problems, people are still around playing and failing. Perhaps, people don't want a balanced game after all, they want to have fun in their own way. Whether through abusing broken ship, salivating over fantasy ship, salivating over child commander, becoming subhuman, or because they like ships go boom boom. The game have it covered. Wargaming capitalize the lack of balancing to constantly feed the players instant gratifications without them realizing. Do you hate submarines? You'll get over it when you get to shit on one. Do you hate carriers? There are always plebeians out of position giving you a free kill. Do you hate RNG? Here's an RNG in your favor, and numerous other examples. All of these triggers brain activity, and like drugs you'll go through many losing streak for another. But do not worry, because at tier 1, you don't have to deal with them. Best of all, you can still have the edge by putting William fucking Halsey on the Aerie and get his skill active in every game. Show the only human player on the enemy team that you are the bigger Chad that spares nothing for a win, as you launch fireworks after crippling half his team. You can get 4 seconds reload when every buff is active, and with heavy HE skill, you get absurd EPM. It's basically war crime, but this is an American boat. You can bet America have a law that says they have to invade the Hague if the area is ever held there for committing tier 1 atrocities. As long as you keep shooting and hitting, you will kill one ship in less than a minute. Stay in the middle of the map, and do not go to the edge. Treat your defense as your offense by keeping those guns firing indiscriminately, just like America.
You're out of touch, I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch, I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around.
This is how you break tier 1. You get expert marksman or last stand, demolition expert, heavy HE, and top grade gunner. Then you get adrenaline rush, survivability expert, and finally outnumbered. Then use whatever upgrade you want, and whatever flag you want to waste. The Aryan tier 1 wrote the playbook on how to make a balanced and competitive environment, until some knobhead decides to stick a 21 points Halsey on it. Because if you want to be dominant you have to put lots of effort into showing how much you care to stay on the top. Again, let's face it, nobody really wants balance, and this game will never be balanced. One has to suffer for the other to have fun. So instead of repeating 10 million reasons why submarines and carriers does not fit the game, let's look forward for something that can be a submarine and a carrier. Just to upset everything as per usual, we've reached a point where no mistake is truly bad, and no bad thing is worth fixing. Friendly reminder that all these things happened because of lack of competition. It's like Warhammer, they can do whatever they want with it. Now go out there. I mean literally go outside.